Came here today for a meet and greet for Selena Alvarenga. She's running in the 460th District Court Judge. Yeah, so there's solar panels all in this neighborhood. It's a good neighborhood. I guess this is where she lives, man, which is cool. You know what I mean?
She said it was her friend's house.
It's her friend's house. Oh, I apologize. It's her friend's house, which
I
makes
think
sense.
that lady that's dressed on fleek.
That lady, oh yeah. So there's this white lady on fleek in there, and I think it's her house. I'm a little nervous about bringing the camera inside this lady's house. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully understanding. Yeah, man, but she seems cool. I want to see if I can do an interview with her. We'll see. It's Selena, how you say that name?
Alvarenga.
Alvarenga, and she's running for District Court 460?
460th here in Travis County. Yes.
Felony court. So yeah, man, you better pay attention, man. So I was actually wondering how much does criminal justice reform mean to you, and how much of it are you planning on bringing with you?
Sure. So, I have been a criminal defense attorney for over 23 years, and a majority of my practice is dedicated to indigent defense. That has been my passion during the time that I have been practicing. So criminal justice reform is a priority, hands down. We need to look for alternatives to incarceration. We need to address issues of addiction, mental health, homelessness. We need to get the resources to the people that need them so that they can get back on their feet and actually come back to our community and be part of the community, and help us grow. Otherwise, we're not doing anything productive.
I agree wholeheartedly, and I think it's a good show of character. Sure. One more question I have it's kind of a thought experiment, right? A what if scenario. So I want to give you a worst case scenario. What if you had a young black man come into your courtroom and very obviously guilty of a bad crime, doesn't have family to, there's no real support system for him when he gets out, how would you handle a situation like that?
So, yes, as a criminal defense attorney, I work with a lot of young people that find themselves in the criminal justice system. And a lot of them is because they don't have the resources, they don't have the support from family, community, etc. From a defense perspective, I always try to find ways to give them another opportunity, and get them into services, get them into addiction programs or mental health programs, help with job finding. And I think that would be the same thing. That would be the same thing that I would be doing as judge. Ensuring that people get an opportunity. Not just because somebody is guilty of an offense necessarily means that they should be spending the rest of their life in prison. By doing that, we are not rehabilitating, we're not helping anyone, we're not helping victims, we're just playing the game of putting people in jail continuously.
Exactly. Some people would like find your websites or anything like that?
Sure, Selena for Judge, SELENAFOR Judge.com. We're on all the social media platforms, so you can follow us. March 3rd, elections.
Don't forget to vote on March 3rd.
Yes, March
important.
3rd. You need to get out there. Early voting, February 17th through the 27th. So really, really important that everybody gets out there. 2020 is the year.
We're gonna get it going, y'all. All
That's right.
You said it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
I'm getting to
So what are you what's upsetting about you?
All right, first off, I just want to say I was not paid to do this video. I just, seen what her platform is about, wanted to meet her, and I just support her. It's 2020, y'all, man. It's time out for all that I don't care BS. It's whack, straight up. I also think it's interesting that in all these self-help books or books outlining the 10 steps to success, they never mention getting involved with local politics. But when you look at actual rich people, it seems like it's the only thing that matters. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I don't know. You may be wondering where to get started, how to get started. I can show you right now, man. It's not that hard. Let's just get to it. Where I would start off is this site called isidewith.com up here, man. They'll have you fill out a questionnaire, and once you answer all the questions, they'll give you what they think will be your best, choices for the ballot. and it's not perfect, let's just say, but it's a good starting point. And if you're wondering how to actually find your representative and your polling stations, all that, man, that's easy too. You just go to vote.gov, and get started from there, and just jump off the deep end. You gotta start somewhere, man. It matters. It's 2020, and we not make the same mistakes our parents did, man. We gonna get active, we on it this time.
I have been a criminal defense attorney for 23 years now.
I'm running because I believe that we need someone in our courts that cares about criminal justice reform and someone that's going to be treating everyone equally.
Criminal justice is not just about punishing people. That doesn't make us safer. We need to look at alternatives to cash bail so that people that don't have the money to pay for a bond don't have to be sitting in jail simply because they're poor.
People that, because of who they are, end up with disproportionately higher sentences. That should not happen.
We need judges who have a different perspective. As an openly gay Latina, as an immigrant who came here when I was 13, moved here from El Salvador, I have a different perspective. I can bring that different perspective to the 460th District Court.
And you need to elect people that share our values.
Hi, I am Selena Alvarenga, and I am running for judge of the new Criminal District Court 460th here in Travis County. Please go to Selena for Judge and give us your support. Thanks.